summary, and then
After we show you 5 cards, 5 results of your choices, and then do you want to replay the game?
Okay.
But so the more people play, you will have this 50, right?
yeah.
50 projects, and then the results, how people voted for the projects.
Yeah, you can see how much of them.
I have a question.
So that you will see what's most important housing stuff, and
Yeah.
you can also get the GPS coordinates, so you will know which district.
Okay. That sounds very interesting. Thank you. I was wondering if you think that there might be a way to add a little bit of deliberation, in deliberation of like dialogue and like interaction between some users and others users.
So you would like to add comments to the projects, right?
Yes, or for instance, if someone could like create their own project.
Yeah, so okay.
And have the possibility of other people, instead of having one of the 50 that are there, I can like create mine as like if it was like a Sims kind of thing. Like I create a project,
Yeah.
and I can add it to the chart, and other people then select my
Then
project or the project of other people and comment on that.
Yeah, so it will show up in their card basically.
Yes. So no, sorry. No.
If the 5 projects are shown, we can add a view and a plus button, and then when you click, a pop-up will show and you can add a title and a description, and it will automatically drag into one of the 3.
Okay. That would be really great. Or for instance, instead of adding comments, maybe if people could add things to the project, so they are like crowdsourced projects, and they could like.
So add more features to it.
Exactly. So to perfection,
But
other.
It won't be fun.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it would be like comments, basically. Yeah, not comments, but
Yeah,
additions,
that's
so you
true.
can see what people are doing. I mean, so that will be contained on the project card, right? So of course the project card here just have a summary, but maybe you can have here an extra button if you want to know more about it.
Okay.
Like because in a mobile phone the real estate is very small, so
You will have to scroll or do something.
not just
Add
like
one more
click on it
gesture.
and then you see details, but yeah. But first, so yeah, we have the 2 parts, right? So creating and voting. So first we wanna focus on the voting, I think.
Okay.
So there's another stage in the game where people put forward their own project.
Yes, exactly. So this is the
Oh.
stage where
Oh.
let's assume we already have a set of projects, right?
Okay.
And they will. So you wanna give your opinion. So this is the giving my opinion part.
Okay.
And so that's why you get like a list of maybe you can like it depends on how much it is, right? So we can filter them like 5 if it's by area, so that you only see 5 of them or some small number, and then you can actually make the decision among them,
Okay.
those 3. So
Yeah, it sounds. It will be really useful. Do you want to know how they do now electronic voting? Because they piloted one way, and it was just like there's a ballot with around 20 projects, and the font is like this, like very very small, and they just uploaded the ballot to a platform, and that's how.
wait, so you see all of them at the same time?
Yes, so this will be such an improvement.
I mean, people have attention span of 2 minutes.
Yeah, like and this is really. I mean, even if like the person just gives up after 5, what like the idea is that the moment you put it down here, we already register. Like we don't wait until the user is done with all the 3 choices, right?
No, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, so like we register every entry, and of course if they replace it, then we register that someone replaced it.
Yeah.
But that way it
What
doesn't
we need
matter.
from you is more projects.
The projects?
Or like
Okay.
project examples or some images to put in the
At
the
least
card.
5.
Okay, I can give you, Spanish, right?
Yes.
No, because I can tell you all in English, but besides that, I can send you the pictures of some of the values, so you have also a clear idea. But let me tell you some of the projects that the ones that are like most voted usually. First, there's a project in education that they vote a lot, which is to give scholarships to people at the communities where this project is voted, so they can have a higher education, and then the young population that is beneficiary of that project retributes the scholarship with work, social work, like around like 40 hours of social work or something like that. So that's one project. Another project is to build a football, how do you say, where you play? Yes, like to play, like to play, like parks to play for kids. Another project is to provide free health care to certain populations. So for instance, old adults, to provide them with this particular social care, like in terms of health care. There are another projects to provide computers to schools. There are other projects, for instance, of educating people on human rights and participation. So it's like a training programs, for instance. There are projects for roads, to build roads.
Okay, I think human rights you can jump.
Okay.
Because you
No,
cannot-
I'm just telling you, like, but I
So
will
for each-
give you the cards, the different ballots. I will send them right now to you through WhatsApp, and then we can
And
talk.
we need 3 pictures for each,
Okay,
and they should be fun, and short captions
okay,
for, so we need like 15
okay,
captions.
I will send you this now, let me,
We need 15 captions
okay,
and 15 pictures.
15 captures.
Captions, those things. So for instance, you didn't build that field, what happened? Like kids, I don't know, do drugs instead of playing football.
Okay.
I didn't quite understand the fail.
Okay. You
What
didn't-
goes wrong?
Okay, let's say you didn't give for healthcare, and
Yeah.
the kids are dead. You show a picture of that kid on the bed.
Like an epidemic.
Like
But
he's
will
dead.
this be, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
the positive outcome, he's, I don't know, happy because he's
Such a way to
alive
vote.
and he's holding a huge needle or something.
Okay.
Okay. Just-
So every option has a positive and a negative
Yes.
outcome.
Okay.
Or maybe lack of, let's say, like if like you.
Yeah, it doesn't
The
have to be
building
like
is-
a discussion, it's just like,
How it
should
is like
be.
now.
it's like a
It's
before and
more
after
viral.
thing, right?
Okay.
So it just should be something that,
Ah,
Like,
okay.
this is your
If you're
community
like-
today. Would you like to add, like,
would you like to improve it? And like you have to decide really, like you only have, like your budget is quite limited.
So you can only pick 3 things.
Yes,
So
out of 5.
the 2 that you don't pick, it shows you the negative outcome,
But also shows you positive
but
outcome.
also shows you the positives. Okay, so then you'll ask retries, like, are you happy with this outcome or you want
Yes.
to do something?
But the thing
I
is,
get it.
So, for
you
instance-
not get the same ones. You get the randomized from the whole batch.
Yeah, yeah.
So then we get this whole thing, like how you think about all projects. Because let's say there was one housing versus, I don't know, human rights, and you think housing was most important.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you have second or third time randomized, we actually know what is really
Right.
important for you.
so for instance, I have pictures of the field work that I just did, of like a football field that was built with resources of participatory budgeting, and in another neighborhood, kids playing in the streets, like football, and like with all the cars and all that, so that could be a now versus then.
It's a good.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, that's perfect.
But to get it viral, I would make a drawing, like a hand drawing, not
Yeah, not the actual picture.
you know, like because they can be very like comic ones.
Yeah, but
So
you
it
have
could
the
get-
designer, so
It
that's-
could get viral and could have thousands of users if it's like really like cartoonish, like over the top. You know, the actual app will have actual pictures and good captions, but to make it like it has to be over the top.
Yeah, of course.
Like
and
the
very
Flappy
nice
Bird or
graphics
the-
and- Yeah, no, that sounds great. So I'll just send you this, and amazing. Thank you. This is really good talk.
I'm not implementing this one. This is hard to implement.
You
implemented it, but it's a great idea.
Yeah, really, yeah, it's really, I wish I could vote for everything like this. Is there anything else you need for me to send you to give you to? There were some codes that somebody Michael, his name is Michael.